Tonight on WCNC Charlotte at 11, $226 million in bond referendum money on the ballot for Charlotte voters to consider, and it covers three separate needs.
If all approved, about $146 million would fund street projects and almost $30 million would bolster infrastructure in neighborhoods. But tonight we are focusing on the $50 million leaders would set aside for housing.
Charlotte's population is booming, some estimates showing by as many as 16 people a day, putting pressure on the affordability of housing.
I think it's no secret that we're lacking affordable housing in our city.
In the past, the city has spent hundreds of millions building more to keep up, but costs keep climbing while supply continues to dwindle. The top reason $50 million in bond money is on the ballot this fall.
This is the third $50 million bond for affordable housing. Everybody recognizes that more needs to be done.
In 2018 and 2020, voters each time approved a $50 million bond for the city's Housing Trust Fund, a fund specifically set up and reserved for affordable housing proposals, possible with the private sector chipping in.
Charlotte is really unique in the way that we've set up our public-private partnerships that, we have nonprofits involved, we have corporations involved, we have personal donors involved, and then, of course, the backing of the city.
A win-win because the bond money comes at no additional cost to taxpayers. How? The city budgets its spending several years in advance, allocating dollars based on current tax rates.
They have been very thoughtful in terms of looking at what the city can afford with existing tax revenue.
The Tall Oaks redevelopment within the Cherry community, a $5.8 million renovation of the men's shelter on North Tryon, and townhomes and apartments in Belmont's Central Square, a few examples of how the city spent housing bond money in the past. Officials saying if voters don't pass the housing bond,
and it's really kicking the can down the road. We're behind on the housing piece, but in totality, I think we're trying to look ahead and see the growth in what we can accommodate.
And that was Allie Somerville with Ally Financial, one of three co-chairs of the Votes Yes for City Bonds campaign set up by the Charlotte Regional Business Alliance. They want every Charlotte voter to know that all three of these bond issues are at the very bottom of the ballot so you don't miss them.